In today's video, I'm opening up Pokemon cards. What's going on, guys? I know I'm opening up products from a different TCG, and as you can see, I have quite the lot to open. But before I continue, I do want to forewarn you, I'm going to be talking quite a bit in this intro, so I'll leave a timestamp here on screen where when I start opening up products, just in case you don't want to hear me ramble on. Anyway, how this came about is I've been talking to my wife and I was telling her I really want to get into another TCG along with Yu-Gi-Oh! And one franchise that I've always been a fan of is Pokemon. Growing up and still to this day, I love the TV shows, the movies, and the video games, at least up until the XY series. After X and Y is kind of where I stepped away from the modern era Pokemon. I played a little bit of Shield and Sword. I played the remake of Diamond and Pearl, which I still have mixed feelings about. Uh, but I still play Fire Red, Ruby, Diamond, all those, and on the original consoles too. But learning and playing the TCG growing up and up until recently just never really piqued my interest. I did have a small binder of cards growing up that I collected, uh, and that has been since long gone. Which it sucks because I do know I had a base set Venusaur in there, but hey, it happens. But now, since I'm in the search for other TCGs to include in my hobbies, I've really been taking some time into wanting to learn, play, and collect the Pokemon TCG. Don't worry though, I'm not quitting Yu-Gi-Oh!, especially retro formats. Uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Will always be my number one TCG to play and will remain the main TCG of the channel. However, I've just been thinking about how there's only so much you can do with just one TCG, especially only focusing on retro formats. And I want to explore other TCGs that grab my interest, especially since my local area does not have really a retro Yu-Gi-Oh community, at least to my knowledge. I called all the card shops and they said they don't really care about, let alone have any interest in retro Yu-Gi-Oh. They said modern Yu-Gi-Oh does just fine for them. So in order to play in any retro Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, I have to travel hours away wherever an event may be, and I can only do that so many times a year. And at the moment, modern Yu-Gi-Oh formats just doesn't pique my interest whatsoever. So if I want to partake in local tournaments of any kind, I'm gonna have to find another TCG to play in between traveling for retro Yu-Gi-Oh events. So my daughter actually overheard me talking to my wife, and she was like, "I'll play Pokemon with you, Dad." So immediately I was like, "Yes, we can have a little father-daughter hobby together, play a card game, which I've been looking forward to for years with all of my kids." And as I'm buying these cards and these products, I'm telling her about it, and she's like, "Oh, I thought about it, and I just want to collect Pikachus and Eevees. I don't want to play the card game." And my other daughter, my youngest right now, she's into Mew and Meryl. It was actually really heartbreaking with her because we were at the store and I put a Charmander plushie and a Meryl plushie in front of her, and she chose the Meryl. So, moving forward, Dad's obviously going to deliver and get them cards of their favorite Pokemon. But anyway, after I started buying all these random cards that I thought looked cool to start my collection, I do more research into what decks are good and start putting those cards in my carts in online stores. And my wife was the one who was like, "Hey, before you go spend money to build decks, why don't you see if they have an online version like Yu-Gi-Oh does with Dueling Book, so that way you can use the cards there without having to spend money, just to see how it turns out." And come to find out, from what I've seen, they do. And I thought to myself, wow, this can really save me a lot of money. So shout out to my wife for saving me some money for the time being. I'm probably still going to buy some singles online and products moving forward, mainly for my personal collection. Like, I'm definitely going to get new ETBs and other products when they drop, providing I don't have to pay scalper prices for them. Because as I came to find out, the Pokemon scene is horrible for scalpers right now. I'm not saying any of the other TCGs aren't experiencing this issue. Like when Rarity 5 dropped for Yu-Gi-Oh, the retail boxes at Walmart were like $30, and I seen these things go for $60 plus. online and at expos. So these sort of things make it kind of hard to really obtain product right now, and that's for any TCG. But any advice I have for anyone is, as much as you think you need it, do not pay well over MSRP for products, whether that be TCG products or anything really, because whether you admit it or not, paying well over MSRP for any product is a scam. But all right, enough giving scammers the spotlight. Let's get back to topic. So, over the past few months that I've been discussing this with my wife, my YouTube recommendations, oddly enough, have started suggesting PokeRev videos, PokeVault videos, Cool Trainer Ryan, Little Dark Fury, and that's also what kind of fueled the interest into wanting to play the Pokemon TCG. So, thanks guys. Now I'm spending more money on cardboard. But anyway, sorry for the rant. I just figured I'd explain why me being a Yu-Gi-Oh channel is opening up products of a different TCG, and I wanted to bring up the idea to you guys about including other TCGs onto the channel and see what your guys' thoughts are about it. So the products I have here today are mainly just to start my collection, the beginning of my Pokemon journey, you can say. These are just cards and products that I think will look cool both in a binder for myself and for displaying on my desk area. But all right, let's go ahead and open up these products and also give some reviews in the process. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start with a couple of the giveaways that I've won over on Whatnot. So we've got one from T-Slabs and another one from Quality Polls. We'll go ahead and start with the T-Slabs one first. And it looks like we've got some Uno cards from the giveaway. Okay. Okay. Nothing but the best, they said. All right, and the next one is a giveaway from Quality Polls. It's supposed to be a 151 pack, so... Oh, wow, and I believe that's Korean. Okay, well, that's a little odd because the picture showed English, 151, but okay, that's fine. Should we open it? Let's wait until after. Let's wait until after. Wait till the end. All right, next one. We've got TRS Games. Couple singles. I know there was a couple of fan art cards and stuff in there, so... All right, so here we go. Let's see. I actually really enjoyed TRS's streams too, so I have no complaints about him. We've got Mega Venusaur EX. I don't quite remember bidding on this one. Maybe it was just included? I don't know. We got Jolteon, Vaporeon in the stained glass fan art. I really like that art, not gonna lie. Mega Charizard XEX, a fan art. I really love Charizard, and I saw this, and I'm like, I've got to get it. We've got Jolteon V in the stained glass art as well. Venusaur EX. Gengar. Vaporeon. Flareon. Charizard V, I believe that's Chinese or Korean, possibly. Another Venusaur EX, and another Charizard V. Okay, next up is an order from Galaxy Ghost. So, they actually did not send out everything that I purchased, but I did reach out to them, and they said that they're taking care of it. It should be here soon. So when I do my next Pokemon product opening video, I'll make sure to include that package in it as well. But here we go. On his stream, I was playing what was called a slab game, and it's pretty much, you took a chance, at a slab and everything else like that. And yeah, we can do the slab last. Let's go ahead and do the cards. So these are the cards that I won while partaking in that event. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if these hold any value. Here's the next one. Oh, okay. One thing I do want to point out too is I've been seeing a lot of Chinese and Korean cards being sold on Whatnot. Um, and from what I've researched and what a couple of streamers have actually told me, is because with the scalping situation that we've got going on, the Chinese and the Japanese are just way more easily to obtain. So that's why there's probably a lot of them on there. But anyway, we got a CGC slab and we've got Flygon EX from Pokemon 2024 Japanese Paradise Dragonia in a pristine 10. So definitely gonna see if that has any value as well. Next up, Mango Cards. Hilarious dude, actually, by the way, too. There's so much entertainment in that dude's streams, it's unreal. Oop, hitting my camera there. All right. Yep, that's it. Goes out of the way. All right, so we've got, an empty top loader. Okay, that's cool. That'll come in handy for me later. Two Vaporeon V Maxes in Japanese. Charizard V fan art. It was just a golden card, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want it. Santa Claus Charizard fan art. Really like it. I'll probably display that around Christmas time. And another Venusaur EX. It appears that I went on a Venusaur EX buying spree. I think it's probably because there was so many, they were just going for like dirt cheap, and now I'm like, all right, yeah, I can collect these, and I can put them in a trade binder and see if anybody else wants them. Okay, next up we've got Schmacker's Club. Um, this one was for a, oh my god, I think it was for like a break or something like that. And yeah, as I've experienced, I'm not a really big fan of the break. Nothing towards the streamer. Sorry, the tape ripped off, and I really don't want to give out any personal information. So here's the cards that were in that one here. We've got Delmise, Dugong, Goldango. Hold on, let me look at that back. It reminds me of Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Noibat, Slowking, Fan Rotom, and that was it. It was supposed to be Snom was the Pokemon that it selected me for the break, but I guess it's not in there, but okay. I don't know what that was, but all right. Another one from Mango Cards. All right, let's see here. Uh-oh. Sticking. Okay, another top loader. Can use that. So we've got Jolteon, custom fan art. Venusaur V, custom fan art. Greninja, custom fan art. Charizard, custom fan art. Flareon V, custom fan art. A couple of Ho-Ohs. I believe those are what? 25th anniversary stamped. Vaporeon V, fan art, and Gyarados EX. One of my favorite Kanto region Pokemon is Gyarados. So that is definitely going into my personal binder. Let me look through this real quick because I'm pretty sure I should have. Let me see, because I got all the yeah, okay, so I am missing something here. Okay, that's that. Let me see here. There should be a Flareon. Not this Flareon. There should be a Flareon stained glass card. And I'm only seeing those ones. Well, there's a Flareon fan art, but not the stained glass. And I know I bought a stained glass. It might be in the one that's on its way. I don't know. I guess I'll look in the package on my next product opening video and see. If not, I will reach out to him. All right, guys, and here we go. This is the box. I went on a little bit of a slab spree. This one is from T Slabs as well. Take a look at these. All right, so the first one is Mew in the Pristine 10. My youngest daughter actually really loves this card, so I'm obviously going to be saving that for her. Got Charizard V in a Pristine 10. Glaceon VMAX in a Near Mint or Gem Mint 10. Mega Dragonite EX in a Gem Mint 10. Another Mega Dragonite EX. This is a Pristine 10. I think I got so many of these because they were just going for dirt cheap, so I guess I'll have to see. And we got Pokemon Go Charizard in a Gem Mint 10 on that one. All right, well, this next one isn't going to be cards. It's mainly going to be like nostalgia products, I guess you can sit there and say, from what this streamer specifically said. This one is from Mr. Card, and I did open it prior to stream because the package did look light. There should actually be another one of these boxes that I'm about to show you in there. I reached out to him. He said he's going to take care of it, so I guess when it comes to my next product opening video, I will give an update on if this, has been resolved. But what is in here is what's called these blind boxes, Memories of the Journey. I saw him crack them open on stream, and there's like a extended card in there or whatever. So I just thought this would be nice to keep sealed and just put, on my shelf or on my desk or something like that. So here's the start of my Pokemon collection. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think of this idea of including Pokemon and possibly other TCGs to the channel, or if I should just stick with Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me know down in the comments. Make sure to follow me over on Twitch. Tonight, I'm going to start a playthrough for Pokemon Fire Red, so if that interests you, head on over and catch me on stream. I'll be live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And before you leave, though, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.